Now, if you've got some spare time and you think you might be able to help the NSPCC, is something that you might well be in. Kate Warner is the VIA coordinator for the NSPCC school service. This is on the Breakfast Show this morning. Kate,
Good morning.
what do you do then?
What we do in the NSP, we work with schools around the country to support children by giving them the knowledge they need to keep themselves safe from abuse and neglect. So our Speak Out and Stay Safe programme is delivered by especially trained NSPCC staff and volunteers, and we visit schools to lead interactive assemblies and workshops. And through these, children learn how to recognise different forms of abuse and neglect, and they're made aware of the adults they can speak to if they have concerns. So we get the children to think about trusted adults at home, in their wider family and in school that they could talk to if they have a worry of any kind at all.
So volunteer get full training to go into schools and work with the children?
Absolutely. We provide volunteers with comprehensive before they visit schools, and then we offer ongoing training and support to help them settle into the role. New volunteers observe experienced staff and school service volunteers deliver the assemblies and workshops before they progress to visiting parts of the programme with an experienced volunteer. And volunteers always work in pairs as well, so there's always somebody there to support you.
If you're doing this in primary, it's a difficult age, and there are some tough subjects to approach for school children.
Absolutely, it is. All the materials that we use, though, they have been devised incredibly carefully within the NSPCC to make sure they're entirely age appropriate. And as I said, our volunteers receive that training on how to deliver these carefully scripted age appropriate messages. And of course, our volunteers, they all share the NSPCC's belief in how important it is to give children this information so that they know that they can speak out and stay safe.
It's a very important job. What about previous experience?
Well, you can imagine that volunteering with us may appeal especially to people who have worked with children professionally, but that's not essential. We expect people to necessarily have had that past experience in a similar role, but what we do need are people who have the enthusiasm and the belief in what we're doing, obviously, that they believe in the empowerment and the protection of all children. They need to have the confidence to speak out, speak in front of a group of primary school children. And we also need people who do have the availability, approximately a day within the term time, Monday to Friday, and also to have some flexibility as to which they are available to work with us in primary schools.
How would people get in touch?
We have a load of information on the NSPCC website, which is www.nspcc.org.uk. And if you follow the link from there under what you can do, volunteer with the school serve, take you through to all the information that you know.
Thank you very much for joining us on the Breakfast Show today.
Thank you for that opportunity.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Kate Warner from the NSPCC, the volunteer coordinator. If you want to hear a bit more about what it's like to be a volunteer, we have some volunteers for you to listen to. Trish Smith and Trevor Hedges at Norton in Hales Primary School a little bit later on. BBC.